Hi everyone, I'm Clark. Welcome to my channel. This is what I consider to be one of the most important upgrades in an RV. In fact, I just bought this RV, picked it up a couple days ago, and this is the very first thing on my list, so that tells you where I put it on the list of priorities. I'm speaking, of course, of the shower, and if you've ever taken a shower in an RV, you know how horrible they are straight from the factory, but we're going to change that. So this is super inexpensive to do, under $100 for everything. I think I spent actually around $80. So we've got faucet, shower head, and notice this is just a normal residential shower head, not an RV shower head. And this valve. This lets us use whatever shower head we want, so it opens up a ton of options for us. But let's get to the install. The parts we're using, again, the shower head, you can use whatever you want. This faucet I really like because, for one thing, these handles, you can just see exactly where you are setting the temperature. So I know for me, I turn the hot all the way up and the cold about right there. Versus a normal RV shower, you could sit there and fiddle with the knobs forever and still not find whatever temperature you want. The other thing I like about this is you can orient it either way you want. If you want your diverter to come out to the top or the bottom, you can flip your hot and cold labels. These pop out and you can turn them to the other side. So that's the other reason I went with this one. Super cheap, it's like $20, but it's actually pretty decent. It does the job better than the stock one for sure. So you can see I flipped the the hot and cold labels around so that now the diverter comes out the bottom. So when I'm in the shower, I just, I know exactly where I want my temperature, and that's the thing. That's basically the reason that I get this one. It just helps a lot. So for the install, it's pretty straightforward on mine. This one actually looks super easy. You might have a panel either below or behind to get access, but mine's actually super simple. I just have 4 screws right here, pops off, and then I'm going to be able to get to that. Step 1, obviously, is going to be make sure that your water is off. So I'm just going to check that. Okay, water is off and pressure is relieved from here. Now I'm just gonna take that off and get into the back there. In fact, I'm just gonna start by taking this hose off. Oh, got a little extra water there. Just get this out of the way. A little bit of sealant holding that on. Just gently. Alright, let's take a look. Super easy, just unscrew them from the back. This process varies a bit based on where your access to the back of the faucet is. Sometimes that can be either super easy or kind of a pain, but this one I'm just glad because it's super easy. We'll just take these pieces off. Boom. So as you can see, I went ahead and attached our shutoff valve, and I like it oriented with the valve down. You can do it however you want. That's totally up to you. Oh, this part is very important. Check the seals on these before you put it back in. Those can get messed up pretty easily. Just make sure that they are in good shape and they don't need to be replaced. Looks like this kit actually comes with some new ones, but that looks like a different size. The last time I did this, I think I did use the seals. these guys on here. The rubber washers underneath. Now, it's kind of tough to check level on this right here, but if you just get it so it looks good, there, that's good. This one can be a little tricky depending on your setup, but again, thankfully mine's not that bad. You want them tight. They don't have to be deathly tight though. But before we screw this back on, I want to check these seals here. So I'm just going to pressurize the water and check. All right, water is pressurized. I'm just inspecting for leaks. It's holding pressure on the water pump and no drips, so we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and button this back up, and then we can get the shower head on. And if you need to reseal or something, if you want to, go ahead. Mine's just got like some VHB tape or something. I think it'll be okay. I might do a bead of caulking around that or something. All right, shower head's ready to go. Just connect it. And the only real limitation I found was when I was shopping for this is the shower head needs to fit whatever you can mount there. My plan is to just use the existing mount, but if you want to rig up a different mount, then that will give you different options. But I've done this before in my previous motorhome and I really liked it. So, as you can see, that shuts it off completely. Just try some. Woo! Let's try some of these different settings. Leave that off for a minute while I'm fully clothed in the shower. There it is. I just, like I said, just used the existing mount and left it up there. It's worked great in the past on a different rig. This one, basically the same setup, but if you wanted to rig up your own mount, you could do that. Let's just turn this on. All right, so it looks like we got no leaks. It's dripping a little bit because I just barely turned it off, but everything looks solid. It seems to sit in the mount good. I don't think I'll need to do a different mount for that. This has worked good on different rigs for me. And the most importantly is the shut-off switch is working. See, I just turned it on and no water, but turn it off and we've got water. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. There will be many more to come as this new RV is getting a lot of new upgrades, and I'm excited to share those with you. So see you on the next video.